What's going on? Welcome to another episode of bwaynepresents, sponsored by Promarketize. Don't just advertise, Promarketize. As always, I'm your host, B. Wayne. I'm here today with Amber.
Hey,
What's going on, Amber?
what's happening? What's going
Uh,
on?
All is well. All is well. I can't complain. You doing okay?
I'm doing great.
We'll get right into it because I know you have some stuff you have to get back to. So, without further delay, go ahead and give us, in your own words, your name, your age, and where you're located.
My name is Amber. I am located in South Carolina. I'm 40 years old.
So, quick, little quick something. The name of my first crush was Amber.
I believe that.
Got my heart broken. Got my
Oh,
little feelings hurt. It was
oh,
I met her at my senior trip
oh,
in high school, and then we went to college. We went to two different colleges, and then I was so love struck. And I remember I was writing her and reaching out, and I never heard back. And then one day she wrote me a letter. It was like eight, I mean pages. I don't want to say a very long letter, a very, very, very long letter, right? Several pages. But it started out like telling me how incredible of a guy I was. So guess what? I knew what it was, right?
right.
Have
Like
you
you're
ever
so nice.
uh
Like you're so nice. Like,
right, you're a really great guy. I mean, she spent the first several pages telling me how great I was, and it's like that's why I'm done. But I'm sorry to say I'm dumping your ass. But it is what it is. You love, and you move on. But yeah, it was a first love experience.
damn it, Amber.
Do
No,
you real quick, do you have like a first love, a puppy love experience? Do you remember your first love?
I do. I
Is
do.
this somebody that you still know or that you are in touch with from time to time? Or can you give us a story real quick? Was there anything special about it?
Um, I'm gonna leave that where it is.
We'll leave it where it is.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna leave
We
that
will leave it where it is.
not open for that.
But you know who you are, Amber's first love. She's talking about you. Amber, let's talk a little bit about you. All right. So, what do you do? What industry or field are you in?
Oh, I am in. So I manage a restaurant venue. I put on events. I'm in the cigar business, so I am heavy into the cigar business. So if you don't like a smoker, I am not your girl. Leave me alone. I enjoy it. Um,
Do
and
you want to plug or shout out the company, or you want to leave that alone?
I'll leave it alone. Like I don't want everybody popping up, hey, I don't want to do that. Not that way. It makes things awkward.
I
And
respect it.
I'm probably not the easiest person to talk to while I'm working.
I
Not
respect it.
in a way anyway.
Okay, so career focused and working in a different industry. I don't know that I've met anybody in that particular field. What got you into what you do?
I started a marketing company back in 2015, and I was into the nightlife really heavy. Started getting a little older. Those late nights weren't for me so much anymore. So I wanted a different clientele. And one of my new clients, he's an HVAC guy. He actually introduced me to cigars. So I went from a non-smoker to I smoke cigars. I love it. I'm a big taste and texture person, so it just works for me.
Very cool. I've been in that industry, but not in that industry, but the nightlife. I did security at like bars and clubs
Mhm.
for years. And I've never been a big like club or bar person outside of work. Did strip clubs, nightclubs, and
Mhm.
bars, and it is something else. If you're not familiar, that whole the nightlife industry is something else.
It is.
Uh, um, Outside of what you do for a living, what are some of your hobbies or your passions?
Um, I love traveling. I love meeting people. Um, I do like I still put on events, so I just I like making people happy and like really comfortable. So I don't know. It's just my zhuzh. That's what
That
it's.
is a that's a is that a French word? Your zhuzh?
I don't know. It's some word that I heard one of
It's like kind of your thing.
my. Yeah, it works for me. That's it.
I dig it. Let's talk about your ideal, your quote unquote ideal person. Who would do you have a type? I know you come across a lot of guys with what you do. Do you have a type of guy that you prefer, or who would you say your ideal person would be?
Um, my other person, like, mm, I'm into men who are protective, not jealous, not possessive, but protective. Um, I just like to that security feeling. I think that a lot of men forget that even though I run a lot of operations and I do this and I can be so bossy or whatever have you outside of the house, in the house, it's I love being a woman. I love being feminine. I would love to submit for real in real life. It would be great, you know. But and I know we're in that new age and what, talk to me about what my definitions of submission are. Like, don't just make assumptions, right? But um it would be nice. It would be nice to get with somebody and get with my person, like a person who just wants to know me. That would be very nice. I think people like look at the nightlife or look at events or look at socialite isms and they're like, oh, they want that girl, but I don't bring that outside girl inside my house, single or
Okay, okay, you don't bring the outside girl inside, so there's like a persona that you don when you're out doing your thing, and then there's the at home, let in the house thing.
yeah, because and there has to be a separation because otherwise it's alpha, alpha, alpha all the time. I don't want to do that.
I have found that women who have the most responsibilities outside of the household, if they're bosses outside the household, they tend to be the most submissive behind closed doors. Would you say that applies to you or no?
Would love it. Would love it. Absolutely. Love it.
Would you like to get married?
Absolutely.
Have you been married?
No.
Kids?
One.
How old?
15.
Okay. Are you done or are you open to the possibilities?
You mean like having another child?
Having another child, dating a man with very young children, either or.
I can date a man with children. I don't want to have any more children.
Okay. Like active in the community? What would you say your personality type would be? Are you more of an extrovert or I guess you would have to be kind of an extrovert to do what you do, or is that just kind of this is what I do, but I'm not necessarily an extrovert?
When I'm an extrovert, I'm an extrovert. When I'm introverted, I'm introverted. Like I think that some people will just assume that um that I would invite people over my house all the time or um that I want people, around me all the time. I don't. When I'm done working, I'm done working.
And you like to shut it down.
Yeah. You have to. I think it's healthy.
Do you find, I would imagine that you get hit on quite a good bit in
Mhm.
your line of work, right? Because we're talking about a lot of men, probably women too, hitting on you. But have you found that to be an impediment to your dating life at all, or not so much?
Absolutely.
How do you handle it?
I mean, I'm single. I it's not for me to handle and I mean, I'm a beautiful woman and I do what I do, but I don't engage, if that makes sense. Like
You
I
keep it.
like I said, I'm not the easiest person to approach. It's I'm not gonna say, oh, nobody can ever approach me at work. Have I been? Yeah, it took a very long time, and just obviously didn't work out. But it's just not a thing for me.
And now, is your ideal guy, is he the type that he's going to be out and about in the nightlife as well? Or is he more of a homebody, family man type? Like, what would you say his personality would be?
Can I get well balanced?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I well balanced would be good. And when I say well balanced, I would love for him to not be hesitant or reject coming out to support me on certain events or, to want to come out with me some places. I do enjoy, going out maybe earlier, but I do enjoy it. I don't need to do it every day or every week, you know what I mean? But there'd be some compromise there if you're not that outgoing, you know? And I don't want to go out all the time. So happy balance. I do want family man. I do want that a little bit of an introvert, you know. I'm selfish about my people. I want I want him to be my you hear me on this podcast, Douglas. Oh, he has to be a dog person.
How
That's
many dogs you got?
um I have one, but I'll eventually have three. So I have a Frenchie now and I'll get two King Corsos.
Cane Corsos.
Yeah, I love them. They're
Good
like
Lord.
they're
What make you, why Cane Corso?
oh my God, they're such sweet dogs. They're so big and they're just like big babies. I love it.
They're huge, and you want two of them?
Mhm, I do.
Okay. You heard what she said, fellas.
I do.
You want two big old huge, those small horse looking dogs?
I do.
Like they are absolutely huge dogs, but I have heard they have a good temperament though.
They have a wonderful temperament. They're great.
Do you cook?
Yes.
What's your favorite dish?
My new favorite one is this seafood macaroni. Oh man, it was so good. Like I had I just learned to make it too. I got the thing off of one of the social medias, Instagram, Facebook, the recipe, and it came out so good. I think I'm going to do it again very soon.
Do you like to go out to eat as well?
Yes,
Do you have like a favorite restaurant, a favorite spot? And you don't obviously, I don't need anybody trying to find you at your spot, but do you and so if it's not a chain, then I understand if you don't want to bring it up, but do you have like a favorite type of or even a favorite type of food?
well, my whole family is Jamaican, so I love West Indian food. I do. Um, so that's at the top of my list. But I it just depends on my mood. I I can eat sushi. I like Italian food. Depends on the Greek restaurants. Little Mediterranean. I'm here for all the things.
Do you ever get to visit? Pardon me, do you ever get to visit Jamaica?
Oh yeah,
When was the last time you went?
7 years ago maybe.
You got a trip planned anytime soon or no?
Yes, it's overdue.
I would love to. I've been to the Bahamas like a few times. I've never been to Jamaica though. I got a coworker, a colleague, a couple of them that are from Jamaica. I've
Yeah,
heard good things, but I love the Caribbean as well.
yeah. My family treats me so good when I go. So I'm like I miss them. I've just been working like a crazy lady.
You got any plans to slow down anytime soon, or you're just in grind mode and you're gonna ride it? You're gonna ride it out as long as you can.
Um, I'm not. I don't want to ride it out as long as I can. I mean, I have a cutoff time. Like, I want to retire between 50, 55. If before that, No, 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 not before that. I'm because I don't need to be home all the time. I'm aggravated. Sometimes you got to know your boundaries.
Absolutely. Balance, like you said, balance is key, right?
Right. You got to know your boundaries. Like me home all the time, I'll be finding stuff for him to do. Like, get mad at me. No.
What about just staying? What about like just traveling, retiring and just traveling, going and seeing the world?
I mean, I can do that, some of that, and some of stay home and
But
all
you
of,
still want to stay active.
yeah.
You want to stay productive.
Yeah.
Are you religious, spiritual?
I'm Baptist.
Okay.
Believe in God.
Does your person need to be Christian affiliated as well?
It would be very nice. I'm not completely opposed. I've dated a Muslim before. That wasn't bad. And as long as it's not like a push your religion on me thing. You know what I mean?
Respect it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Couple of
Yeah. Can we respect each other's space?
absolutely.
Yeah.
You don't now. Just on the side, do you not feel that the fundamental ideological differences would potentially present an issue if the religions, and I know you already stated you would prefer he be Christian, so I got that out the way. But just out of curiosity, your opinion, dating, someone of another faith, do you find that that could potentially get in the way, or it just opens up an opportunity to broaden your perspective and your horizons, and vice versa?
Um, so being that I've already dated someone that's not the same religion as me, um, there were a lot of eye-opening things. We didn't have like a tumultuous breakup or anything like that. Um it was just kind of like he was moving in a different direction than I was at that time, which was fine. But we respected each other's space. We did do that. So it wasn't, I don't know what dynamic, because at that time I didn't really know a lot about his religion. I was learning, but I just didn't know a lot, you know? So, uh, Douglas, Douglas. Oh, my dog.
And you want two more big ones. Douglas, you got to set the example, my man.
Oh, he's about to be in so much trouble and he knows it. Oh,
Last couple questions, I'm gonna get you out of here so you can put hands on Douglas.
right. I'm
Last couple,
trying to hold it in.
from what you have seen, what do you feel about the state of relationships? I know you've been out there, you've seen couples come out, social media, friends, family. The state of relationships in a nutshell in 2025. How do you feel dating and relationships? I'll say. What are your thoughts?
Get off social media. And then two, learn to get to know one another. I think people jump into relationships too fast without taking the time to date. Dating and being in a relationship, to me, to be clear, are two different things. Um, and I could date someone that I'm in a relationship with, obviously, right? We can go on dates and date each other, but get to know who you want to be in this relationship with or who you possibly want to be in a relationship with. I feel that um, a lot of my failings in relationships were um, we just didn't take the time to get to know one another, you know, or they expected me to be somebody that I wasn't because they didn't take the time to get to know me. You know what I mean? So that's, I don't know. That's where I'm at with it. Don't rush. I'm not
So
rushing.
instead of finding out who you were, they were busy trying to fit you into who they wanted you to be or who they thought you were.
Right.
Okay. So, fellas, stay off social media, and ladies too, if y'all are watching, stay off social media. Don't rush. Take your time. Be yourself. Right? Anything else?
No, that's all I got.
Get to know each other. Last thing, and I'll let you go to handle Douglas.
Right.
And I feel for you, Douglas. Whatever you did, she is not pleased.
Nope.
Um, if there was one thing that you would want people to know about you, one of the, something very important to you about you, who you are, last words, or something that you would want a potential suitor to know, what would it be?
Laugh. I love to laugh, have fun, live, but laugh. Laughter will carry you through all of the bad stuff and all of the good stuff. So, and it's healthy. So laugh.
Laugh, enjoy life, maintain a healthy balance, take your time, keep your perspectives as they should be,
Mm.
and to make for a happier life, right?
Yep.
Fellas, if you want to get in contact with Amber, her info will be in, well, my info will be in the description. You can send a direct message to her through me, or you can flirt and chat in the comments. Is there anything else that you want to say before I get you out of here, Amber?
That is all. Let me go get time.
Go get Douglas. Thank you so much for your
Bye.
time, Amber.
Bye.